Daily news with Big Baday, man. Let's go. Daily news. Let's go.
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to the heart and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. Avoid the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he's saying, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking day. Gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. Need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and have you get the information, pass it to your brother, spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. It's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that would change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world.
What's up, y'all? What's
Let's
good?
just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world.
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? This your big homie Big Baday, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. Let's go. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. And I am your host, Big Baday. And this is Daily News with Big Baday, man. This is today's news with Big Baday, man. New show, man. New show, Daily News with Big Baday, because I know I always come with topics and things of that nature, but sometimes I just want to deal with the daily topics, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna randomly go through this news and see what's going on in the world, man, because hope you have a good time. Life is good. Life is good. Hope you're having a good time, It ain't about having a good time. It's about being alive, man. I don't care where. I'm gonna take life whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I don't care what life gives me. You know what I mean? I don't care what life gives me. I'm gonna take it good, bad, and ugly. I appreciate life in general. I don't want it to be comfortable and perfect. So let's go, man. Let's go. First story of the day, man. It's a lady in California who is suing the California state prisons because they had her in what they were calling a a rape club.
Not the life.
This is a very, very, very serious topic.
Not your shower, not even your room.
Very serious topic. So let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Daily News with Big Bayday, man. Let's go, man.
There was nowhere safe. Not the library, not your shower, not even your room. Your counselor.
A sexual assault survivor of an infamous women's prison in Northern California is sharing her story for the first time. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kimberly Hunt, and my co-anchor Wally Aliou is on assignment. The federal prison in Dublin in Alameda County was known as the Rape Club by corrections employees who abused inmates. The prison's former warden and other staff are now behind bars. As Team 10's Austin Gravish shows us, victims are now being compensated in a historic multi-million-dollar settlement.
I'm broken, trying to fix myself, trying to love myself again.
The pain is still fresh for Denora.
Going to prison, yes, I put myself in there, but I didn't sign up to get abused, threatened.
The mother of three is trying to heal.
If you're in my shoes, at that moment, you're nothing. You belong to them. They have your body, your mind.
She's a survivor of the infamous Dublin prison east of San Francisco.
I was molested, forced to do things I didn't want to.
It's ABC 10 News' policy not to name victims of sexual assault without their permission. Denora has asked that we only use her first name in this story. Sexual abuse at the facility was so rampant, staff dubbed it the Rape Club.
There was nowhere safe. Not the library, not your shower, not even your room, your counselor.
The lawsuit says the warden took interest in you right away.
So you say a couple of things that you went through, what you did before being there and what you do now. And that's where they get your weakness and everything they can use against you.
Denora, who used to live in San Diego County, says the abuse by correction staff began shortly after she started serving her 6-year sentence in 2018 for running drugs over the border.
It was an everyday thing. Dancing, stripping, being scared of going to the shower because they're going to come in and look at you naked.
Did any of the female guards ever intervene?
No.
The lawsuit says that one of the guards said, I know you will be deported. I can find you.
They will say, we know where you're from, Sinaloa. We got people too. So of course I'm going to be afraid.
At the center of the abuse, Warden Ray Garcia. A recently settled federal lawsuit says he forced Denora to perform oral sex on him and during his rounds would make her dance naked. When it wasn't the warden, it was prison guards with sexual demands.
Crazy.
The lawsuit says one officer with a vulgar nickname was, quote, notoriously perverted and threatened Denora.
And were you able to speak out at all when you were still inside and this was happening?
No, scared of retaliation. You couldn't say anything. Imagine getting threatened every day. You want to see your kids? You want your phone calls? You want your visits? Or you want to go to the shoe?
And get this, Garcia wasn't just the head honcho at the prison. He was also in charge of enforcing a federal law at Dublin meant to deter sexual abuse of inmates.
He, the person in charge with preventing rape in prison, was one of the prime culprits perpetuating the rape in prison.
San Diego civil rights attorney Gene Iredale represented Denora in
Let me pause it right there. Let me pause it right there. Hold on. Anytime, most times, not anytime, a lot of times when you have an organization that is supposed to be for the prevention of something or the protection of something, they are the face of it. We had Hillary Clinton, who got that lady out. I forget the lady's name. If anybody remembers the lady that they pardoned and got out of jail, they released a lady who was in jail, in prison for abuse of children, right? And then they made her when they released her, they made her the face of protection for children. They made her the face of that shit. So what I'm trying to say is, it's called problem solution. The people who are usually causing the problems are the people who usually proclaim to have the solution. So a lot of people who are involved in the stuff a lot of people are involved in things that they're acting like they're preventing. You will have weirdos who are acting like they're not weirdos, but they're weirdos. You will have people who are trying to act like they're doing community work and doing good for the community, but they're actually the ones perpetuating the evil in the community as well. So that's called problem solution, man. That is a really big tactic that the evil people use. They will create a problem and create a solution at the same time, so they can look like the savior for the problem that persists. It's a sick mentality, but this is what they do. This is exactly what they do. So I just had to pause and let y'all know. The people who are usually claimed to be the face of the protection for something are usually the face of the problem. And that's just how it works.
And get this, Garcia wasn't just the head honcho at the prison. He was also in charge of enforcing a federal law at Dublin meant to deter sexual abuse of inmates.
He, the person in charge with preventing rape in prison, was one of the prime culprits perpetuating the rape in prison.
San Diego.
And I'm gonna tell you why. Let me hold on. Sorry to pause it, but you know why they do that too? If he was the one who's in charge of preventing it, he knows he's the one who gives the final say to the big people. If he knows, let me say that again. If he knows he was the one in charge of preventing it, he knows he's the one who gets the say, who passes the word on to the big organizations. Like if there's a problem with sexual assault in his facility, his employees would tell him, and then he would tell the powers that be that enforce it and would punish people for it. So only thing he has to do is not report this shit. And for so long, this is what was happening. And this is why it's called an abuse of power, but it's also called it's an evil system we're living in. Like these people create the problems and come with the solution at the same time. It just like what? Huh? Yogurt? Yeah, you get a lemon one. I bought everybody these expensive yogurts. These shits are expensive, like $2 a piece. All right, but anyway, here.
San Diego civil rights attorney Gene Iredale represented Denora in the lawsuit against the Bureau of Prisons.
This case was historic in the sense that there has never been a case involving the exposure of such widespread, long-lasting, and frequent abuse in a prison institution.
I get the sense from reading the court documents that these men thought they were untouchable.
They did think they were untouchable.
The abuse was so rampant, the FBI raided the prison last year. Garcia, the prison's chaplain, and multiple guards have since been convicted of sexually abusing inmates. The federal government recently agreed to pay nearly $116 million to settle lawsuits from over 100 victims, including 3 women in San Diego. Denora is getting $1.4 million.
That's not justice for me. Not the amount of what we're getting will ever change what they did to me. I have that scar and I'm gonna keep it for the rest of my life.
Back in Northern California, where the abuse happened, the Dublin prison is now closed. But the memories of the terror inside will live on. Austin Gravish, Team 10.
And let me tell y'all something. That's what you call sweeping something under the rug. Because just because they closed the prison and gave them some money didn't stop nothing. That was a whole system in play. That was not a incident or a couple situations. They said it was over 100 some women for years that were getting abused, disgustingly abused by these disgusting men. You know, and see, I like to talk. I always say things about women, but dudes are disgusting. These type of men are not men. These are deplorable demons. You know, so anybody who could misuse somebody when they're vulnerable, or anybody who could abuse somebody when they're vulnerable, is a real fucked up person. It's a real fucked up person. You know, that's a real messed up person. It's you two, googly eye them all in the shower and do all this. But I'm gonna say this though too. We have to understand that once you become prison property or jail property of the state, once you go to jail or prison, you are property of the state. You become a slave. So we have to remember that this slavery is definitely real. And we have to remember that you're not really free like you think you are. The only true freedom you can have is if you get financial freedom and mental freedom. Really, mental freedom is the only freedom. Mental freedom is the only freedom you can have on this world, because I know a lot of people with a lot of money, but they're slaves to the system. They're slaves to their minds. They're slaves, you know? And you could be a high price slave with a lot of money and resources, but if you're not able to use your resources for the betterment of your people, if you don't have a people that you're using, that your resources are for, you're a sellout. You know, straight up. It's a lot of people who don't understand this shit, but I just really let's see what else news we got going, man. So that was horrible. I'm gonna try to find some good news. Let's try to find some good news. Let's see what's good happened today. Let's see what's going on good in the world today, or if anything. Let's see. We'll find. We'll go on Google and see what Google's got going on. I'm gonna see what's on Google's mind right now. Let's see. Okay, so Xbox comes out with a sleek new hardware. Okay, all right, that's all right. It says you don't need 20% down to buy a home. You don't need 20% down to buy payment. Okay, it's ways to buy a home. GTA 6 release date has fans prepared to ditch GTA Online for good. Okay, video game shit. All right, so another news, it says 100 meter under 10 seconds. China's Black Panther robot breaks the world record. So China's Black Panther robot just broke the record for the 100-meter dash, the speeds for the 100-meter dash in under 10 seconds, man. That shit is crazy. It's a little robot thing. So that thing is fast enough where it's gonna outrun your ass. Hold on, let me zoom in on it. Look. Imagine getting walked down by that, and it's got a gun mounted on the back of his back. Fuck. That thing walking you down like a cheetah. That thing walking you down like a cheetah, man. But yeah, robot just beat the world record. That's crazy. So we're not faster than robots in the 100-meter dash. Let's see what else is going on. U.S. engineers make seawater drinkable with cheap carbon electrodes. U.S. engineers make seawater drinkable with cheap carbon electrodes. And is this carbon? Is this the carbon nanofibers carbon? Let's see. The device simplifies desalination, so I guess to take the salt out of the water, The device simplifies desalination by cutting chemical use, boosting sustainability, and saving 20 cents per cubic meter. So let's see what it says. Researchers have developed carbon cloth electrodes that efficiently remove boron from seawater, potentially replacing costly chemicals in desalination. The electrodes remove boron from desalinated water by splitting molecules into ions. Hydroxide ions bond to boron, which adheres to positive electrodes, ensuring safer drinking water production. The breakthrough, developed by a team of engineers at University of Michigan, UM, and Rice University, marks a crucial advancement in making seawater safe for drinking. It says, and this is quote unquote, our device reduces the chemical energy demand of seawater desalination, significantly enhancing environmental sustainable and cutting costs up to 15% and around 20 cents per cubic meter of treated water, said Wei Yi Pan. So it's Asian. Said Wei Yi Pan, a postdoctoral researcher at Rice University and a study at co-first author in a statement. So yeah, they're removing the salt, the boron salt out of the water, man. They're taking the shit out the water that your body can't handle. So essentially, if this becomes a thing, we'll have unlimited drinking water. So this is actually a good thing. I don't know how safe this electrically treated water would be, but it's pretty cool, man. Like they even break down kind of how they do it. Efficient boron removal from seawater. Yeah, this tells you how to do it. Yeah, I respect this shit, man. I respect smarts and I respect what's good, Michael S. What's good? Just doing the daily news, man. I respect good ingenuity. All right, and on the next daily news, it says on Google, it says Trump puts all U.S. government DEI staff on paid leave immediately. So let's see what DEI staff is. Let's see what that is. Department of what? Let's see what let's see. President Trump has ordered that all U.S. government staff working on diversity, equality, and inclusion. Okay. Diversity, equality, and inclusion schemes to be put on immediate paid administrative leave. So they basically fired them niggas with pay. You know what I'm saying? They fired them with pay. The White House confirmed that all federal DEI workers had to be put on leave by 17 Eastern, 22 GMT on Wednesday before the offices and programs in the question were shut down. In an executive order on Tuesday, Trump also called for an end to the dangerous, demeaning, and immoral programs. That's quote unquote. Dangerous, demeaning, and immoral programs, quote unquote. Since retaking office, President has acted swiftly on a number of key pledges through a raft of unilateral actions. He repeatedly attacked DEI practices on the campaign trail, arguing that they were discriminatory. Facts. And let's see. It says it's unclear how many people are affected by the order. The American Federation of Government Employees, AFGE, which represented 800,000 federal workers, said on Wednesday. The DEI program aimed to promote participation in workplaces by people from a range of backgrounds. Their backers said that they address historical underrepresentation and discrimination against certain groups, including racial minorities, but critics say that such programs can be discriminatory. That's exactly right. So God bless Donald Trump for banning that shit, because he's basically saying all y'all been doing a horrible job on with your job. Because black people are getting discriminated against every day in every workplace. Everybody gets discriminated. Because look, what Donald Trump said, America's going back to merit. God bless him for saying that. He said we're going back on merit. So your skills will eventually be counted again. See, it was a point in time where it was not a skill-based promotion. It was a bunch of shoe-in promotions. It's just like right now at a job, they bring in these nobodies from nowhere and put them in the management positions. They give these nobodies from nowhere and bring them out of nowhere. They have no skill in your job, no experiments at your location, none at all, and they will bring them in and make them a manager. And the reason why they do this is outsourcing management so they won't have to promote the ones who deserve it. So there's not a merit-based promotion system. That is a incentivized. It's really bias. It's a bias promotion system. Because if you're really looking at it realistically and logically, if you're bringing in people who never worked in your business and you're bringing them from an outsourced place and bringing them in as a management, then what you're doing is showing your employees at your job that there is no room for promotion. You're keeping them mentally in a box, and that is a bad thing to do, because your employees won't work hard if they feel like they don't have a motherfucking room for advancement. But these jobs are so dumb, they think slavery, they think they're still slave masters, so they do the things they do. They issue the type of slavery they issue onto the people, onto their employees, but they don't realize that makes their employees not as loyal as they're supposed to be. So fuck all those diversity people. They didn't do nothing, because black people never got no reparations. Black people never got no respect for all the America we built. The Hispanic people who came over here in slavery in the early 90s, the late 90s to the early 2000s, they didn't get no motherfucking reparations or rights for the things that they done for our country. So really, fuck all government diversity. Thank God for Donald Trump. Like I keep telling y'all, Donald Trump is doing this shit because he realized all these people was getting paid by the government to do nothing. They wasn't helping the people out. These people ain't helping the people. Diversity where? Only people diversity get a pass in America is gay people. And that ain't diverse. That's just a sexual preference. That is not to do with your fucking skills. Your sexuality has nothing to do with your skills, but every job has a bunch of gay people as the managers. Every job. I don't care if you don't respect Trump. God bless Donald Trump for what he's doing. He's done so much in the first day than we've done seen in years. So it don't matter about your political views. It don't matter about how you feel. That's the problem with our people. We're so feeling based. Our feelings don't fucking matter. Your feelings don't matter. What's going on is what matters. Reality is what matters. Your feelings don't have nothing to do with nothing. I'm not homophobic. I'm humanity. And I'm gonna tell you something. That's not a homophobic statement to say that most jobs have managers that are gay. That's not homophobic. That's reality. Go in most jobs, most management positions are held by homosexuals. And you know why that is. I'm gonna tell you why that is. People who are homosexuals are usually more available. They're single. They're single. They don't have a family that they can that they're bound to, so they're more available for the company. So they're more available. It might be for that reason right there. I don't know. I ain't no anti-gay. I don't care what people do. That's the problem with gay people. They think their sexuality means something. It doesn't matter what I do in the bedroom. It don't matter what you do in the bedroom. It matters what we do in the real world. That's what matters. What you do in the bed ain't got nothing to do with what you do in the real world. Your privacy is supposed to be your privacy. That's why it's called your private parts. It's private. That's your private life. That is, see, people need to get out their feelings. I'm not a gay man, so I'm not going to have gay views. I'm not going to understand gay stuff because I'm not a gay man. But that doesn't mean I'm going to disrespect, and that doesn't mean I'm not in reality about life. This life is a real fucking thing, man. This life ain't what you think it's because your feelings. This life is what it is because the facts and data and the shit that is in present, it is what it is. You know, so I don't care about people, all that feeling stuff, because like I said, Donald Trump done a lot of good stuff already. He's also making the new child support law. Have you heard about the child support law? Where any person who's paying child support, they get to claim their child for taxes. So if you been getting child support for your child all year round, your baby daddy's paying for that, right? Or whoever, man or woman, it doesn't matter. Whoever the parent is that's receiving child support, they're getting money all year for this child from the other parent. You're supposed to be working as well, right? So you're supposed to have your money that you're bringing in and plus the child support money that adds to your income. So you should be doubled up and straight for your child. So what happens is now the parent who is paying the child support gets to file the child. What happens to the parent that's paying? He gets to file the child now because guess what? He's been taking care of that child all year, or that person who's paying child support has been taking care of that child financially all year. So you get to claim that child for taxes. God bless Donald Trump. I don't care about his Donald Trump's personal life. I care about his public life. I care about his job. His job as a president, he's already doing a good job. Did you not see him deem those motherfucking those terrorists in Mexico and all them gangs as terrorists? American gangs are going to be deemed now as terrorists. Do y'all not understand this? All that stupid gang culture. Do you know how many young people we lost to these sorry ass gangs? I don't give a fuck about no gang. I'm a working father. I don't give a fuck about no Mexican gang. I'm a working father. The Mexican gang members I done seen, and I know all of y'all have seen videos where they cutting off people's heads and stuff. They don't deserve to walk on this earth. And I don't care if it's for Trump to get some drugs, some traffic. I don't care what they're going to gain from this. I don't care because guess what? These people got to go. Yes. You know what? There needs to be a fucking police green light to kill criminals. You know why? Criminals don't need to be out here walking the earth. I'm tired of all these mentally ill, sick people. I'm tired of those mentally ill, sick, disgusting people, entitled people walking around thinking they could hurt people, hit people, violate people, and then just get away with it. I hope crime gets stiffer on these bastards. I hope crime gets stiffer on these bastards. I teach my children to not commit crime. I teach my children the right and wrong. I'm not teaching my children it's gangster to be good to be a gangster. It's good to be a pimp, a boss, drug dealer. I ain't teaching my kids none of that shit. I'm showing them work as a hard blacking man, work, cook, clean, handle your business, teach your children on your own. I'm a homeschool teacher. I ain't no motherfucking gangster. I'm a homeschool teacher. I ain't no motherfucking criminal. I don't care about no criminal. No, I'm a tax-paying citizen. I ain't no motherfucking criminal. Even smoking is not a crime no more. None of this shit is illegal no more. There is no crimes that I commit. I don't commit crimes. Issa said, you know, I know in real life, bro, you grew into this, man. Don't forget. No. Hell no. I never been. You want to know who I am? I'm motherfucking the truth. Hell no. I am him. Listen to me. Let me show you who I am. Real quick. Hold up. And I love you. I love you. You know I love you, girl. You know I love you. But listen, this is who I always been. Listen. Listen.
When you got a good man, you need to hold on to that good man. You stop pushing him away
with all that bullshit that you do. This song is old.
Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you're arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you're arguing. Girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Girl, I know you're crazy. Girl, I know you're crazy, but the loving that you're giving me, baby, is so amazing. I don't want to stop it, even though sometimes it hurts. Some say that real love something you gotta make work. Girl, this don't feel right no more, cause I be feeling like a jerk. You got my homies telling me you running around.
That's who I am. Hold up. I've been trying to tell women the whole time. I've been trying to tell y'all the whole time. Hold up. That's who I am. Hold up. Let me tell you who I am. I know exactly. I ain't changed a bit. I just got better. I ain't changed. I'm the real black man. But I got better. Hold up. I ain't changed a bit.
That's what I'm talking about. Check out how we do this. We always coming through, making that monumental music. So extravagant, fresh and fluid. Just check out how we do it.
No. Hold up. I know exactly who I am. Hold up.
She tired of all these fake niggas out here, man.
It's that real shit we spit.
Can't do nothing but spit that 100% genuine,
100% organic. Check it.
They be acting like they real, but they know that they be frontin'. They be acting like they real, but homie, watch me show them some. They be acting like they real, but they know that they be frontin'. They be acting like they real, but homie, watch me show them some. 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 Watch me show them some.
I ain't changed a bit. I been like this.
Watch me show them some. Watch me show them some.
These niggas act like they real. I gotta show them something. I already know that these fuck boys are frontin'. I'm just doing paper. This bro right here.
I was stunting. Cushion granddaddy purse
Blowing by the onion. You don't blow nothing except for Reggie Miller.
When my album drops, I'm gonna outsell Thriller.
Name any rapper. Man, come on, man. Ain't nothing changed about me. This old shit. What I'm trying to tell you is, I ain't changed a bit. No, I'm a man. I'm not a motherfucking nigga. Every black man's not a nigga. I used to be a nigga when I was surrounded by niggas trying to blend in with niggas. Hold up. I used to try to be a nigga. I never was a nigga. I used to try to be a nigga when I was surrounded in a city full of niggas and everybody was trying to be the top nigga. I'm that nigga. That's why I made stupid songs like I'm that nigga and all this, man, all that braggadocious shit. You know why? Because that's what I was competing with, a bunch of that. And when you get away from all the bullshit and when you get away from all the drama, you realize it's all a waste of your fucking time. And when you get to the bigger picture, see, I've ascended past the bullshit. I've ascended past the regular reality. I see right over and live right on top of regular. I'm like 3 steps above regular and been that way my whole life. And I try to blend in with regular people so they can feel comfortable around me. But I can't stand out. I can't blend in with regular people because I'm not and never have been and never will be fucking regular. I am the teacher. I'm one of the ones who gonna show you what's up. And I learn too. I learn as well as I teach. I learn as well as I go. But what I'm trying to tell you, and I know you might not be on here no more. It's all good if you're gone. But what I'm trying to tell you is just because you thought Kamala Harris was gonna do something? That's the real crime. Bro, y'all better get out y'all's feelings, man. God bless you. Merit based. Let me keep reading what it was saying. Look, it said in his inaugural address, Trump pledged to forge a society that is colorblind and merit based. Exactly. I remember when he said it. It said a memo first seen on CBS, BBC, and U.S. partners was sent from the U.S. Office of Personnel Management to the heads of the government agencies on Tuesday, instructing them to place DEI employees on leave. It was also a number of requests, including the removal of public websites for DEI offices. Get them niggas up out of here. Get them up out of here. All these bum-ass, evil, satanic people who just been holding jobs and ain't doing nothing for society. It's time for y'all to go. That's why I said when Trump getting back the presidency is like daddy coming home with that belt. That's what the equivalent of this shit is. Daddy's coming home with the belt to whoop that ass. And people's, oh, but they just call Trump daddy. You weird. Get out your feelings. Get out your feelings. I'm a daddy, and I don't even got to pull my belt out. I just got to say, hey, nope. I just got to do shit like that. My shit ring bells. I ain't got to do no crazy shit. I ain't got to do no crazy shit. Because when you respect it, you ain't got to do all that crazy shit. I ain't got to put my hands on my kids. Now, I'll cuss them out. I'll say, man, sit your little ass down. Something like that. But that's about it. And that's not even crazy. That's about it. As far as it goes, my punishment, I only have to punish my kid because they're not bad. My kids ain't bad. Everybody has their ways, but they not bad. So daddy, I know what daddy is, and I know when daddy coming home, and I know when that belt come out. I know all those little levels of this shit. And daddy's coming out with that belt. Trump's coming with that belt, finna whoop some ass. And I hope to good God, to the real God, that Trump whoops some ass. And see, this thing talking about homophobia and stuff like that. And I know I'm talking to, look, but even Trump passed a new bill where there is only what? 2 genders. Oh, fuck. I love it. God bless him. Only 2 genders. Ooh, yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Only 2 genders? In today's news, there's only 2 genders. I thought it was only always 2. No, Betty. No, Betty. It wasn't only 2 genders. It was 20 of them. Exactly. They don't want to see, they don't want this shit. The delusion is about to be over. You want to go in the girls' bathroom, my nigga? Get out the girls' bathroom. Hey, I'm going to tell you some real shit. When I was younger, niggas would sneak in the girls' bathroom just to sneak a peek and then run about that motherfucker. These niggas want to sneak a peek in the girls' bathroom. Niggas want to sneak a peek. It be little kids in there and the motherfucker, it be I've seen a big ass man-tan walking up into the girls' bathroom, and the young girl be in there. That's why, man. When I'm out with my kids, my daughter, she do her own thing, but I stand outside the bathroom, but she's in there. You feel me? When she's in the girls' bathroom, I stand outside the door, like, you feel me? Somebody come in, I might have to call her. Hey, yeah. You know, I'm at the door with that shit. And my boys, they still young, so I'm in the family bathroom with them. You know, straight up. This shit ain't no joke out here, bro. These be big ass 6'4" men dressed up like trying to look like a woman, goddamn trying to be in the girls' bathroom. Get your ass on somewhere, my nigga. Now we don't gotta play with them on the identity crisis. I ain't gotta play identity crisis with you, boy. Who's who? I don't gotta play who's who with you no more. I don't want to play who's who. I don't want to play who's who with no man. I had a young lady. She was pretty in the face, young white lady, pretty in the face, but she had a buzz cut. You know, I didn't even recognize. I didn't even regard the buzz cut. I said, "How you doing today, sweetheart?" She didn't say nothing. I said, "Yo, well, you know, have a nice day, ma'am." She said, "Oh, I'm a man." I said, "For real?" That's all I did. I just said, "For real?" I said, hit her with the look. Thank you, oh. Appreciate you, bro. Look, I ain't trying to play who's who with these people, bro. And they ain't got to no more. God bless Donald Trump. It's common sense time, baby. What he say? He passed the law where you can't. They're trying to stop people from getting banned on the internet. But I'm gonna tell y'all something what y'all don't realize. When TikTok came back up, see, for the people who got TikTok still on there, when that shit came back up for America, it got like censorship now. It got censored tags and shit on it now. The American TikTok got censor tags and shit on it now. I was looking at a topic and it had a whole censorship. It said some of these videos you're watching might not be true. Some of this information is not real. I said, what the fuck is this? A disclaimer on TikTok? I said, oh yeah, this the Trump talk. This that Trump talk. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Ooh, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. What's good, SS? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. This shit, it's so crazy, man. Trump talk, man. I'm gonna call that shit Trump talk. That shit's so crazy, man. They had disclaimers. They ain't even, it's clean. They probably cleaned it off. I bet you they cleaned it off. You probably could still see some stuff, but a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. They spend a lot of money preparing for the things to go the way that they want them to go, right? Spent a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to do things like, you know, like snowstorm, like this. Look, let me show y'all something. Hold on. Look, like that takes money. You see what I'm saying? That takes money to do shit like this in the South. You know, that's money. You know, so that shit is like, it takes money, man. And these people have spent a lot of money to make things go the way that they want them to go. You know, they spent a lot of money to make things go the way they want them to go. So we're not. Unless we unify as a mass human race on one accord, we're not going to make it. Oh yeah, it's snow out here. I'm finna make a snowman with my babies though, for real. When I get off here, I'm gonna make a snowman. I'm gonna try to find some gloves in the house, and I'm gonna make a snowman with them. Yeah, we got like 7 inches of snow last night. Probably about 8 inches. I could show you. Hold on. I ain't even gonna show y'all, but look, it's about this much snow on the trash can. Like this much. Yeah, it's probably about 8.5, 9 inches, 10 inches, 9 or like 8.5 like 8.5 inches on that. Yeah, it's about 8 inches of snow on that trash can lid. Yeah, we got some. We got like my door got snowed in. That's how much snow it was. It haven't snowed in Seattle. Damn, they don't put it on us. They took y'all snow cloud and gave it to us down. And I'm in South Carolina. It don't snow down here. Yeah, it don't snow down here. We got 8 inches. We got 8 inches of snow last night. Where I'm at, anyway, like 6 or 7 inches at least, easy. Like that shit was crazy, like crazy. But it was beautiful. Like it was like snowflakes this big coming down, y'all. Like snowflakes like this big. Like it'd be the small ones, and then it'd be like snowballs coming down. But it was powdery. I said, nah, this ain't normal. This some Arctic shit. And then it started coming with wind, heavy wind, where it was blowing in your face. I said, yeah, this is that. They can do it wherever they want to do it. The big bad wolf is very, 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 very smart now, y'all. And the big bad wolf is very good at what he does now. And you won't have crops if you want it. Oh God. It's almost time to grow down here where I'm at. But the big bad wolf is throwing the system off. The big bad wolf is throwing the system off. You don't put motherfucking snow down south at a beach. At the beach. Come on, man. The fuck? Come on, man. At the beach. That's crazy, man. And then tomorrow the roads are gonna be worse because it's gonna get freezing tonight. The roads was bad today. I just went around the corner to get my cat some food, and the roads was bad. Like it was certain spots where the sun wasn't shining, you sliding on that mug. Shit crazy, man. And my tires ain't the best. My front 2 tires ain't the best, and my back tires are great, but my front 2, I got front wheel drive, so my front 2, they get a lot more traction on them, so I got a lot more wear and tear on them. So this snowy with the tires, oof, shit crazy. But yeah, God bless y'all. And today in Daily News in South Carolina, it's 7 inches of rain. I mean of snow last night. I don't know what it's supposed to do tonight. I don't think it's supposed to do that again, though, because the sky's looking blue. I don't see no more clouds. The sky's looking blue. So, yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. This is just a crazy world. Time to be alive, man. Good, bad, and ugly, you know? Good, bad, and ugly. This is just a crazy time to be alive. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me, though. You know, God bless y'all so much for rocking with me. Man, I'm trying my best to keep content rolling and going good for us, you know. It'd be hard to do live shows every day, like reporting live every day. Like that shit, it's not easy sometimes, you know. But I'm trying to keep it going for y'all, and very soon I'll have some new setup and situation going. But right now I'm just trying to do it how I gotta do it, you know. So thank y'all for rocking with me through my my transitional times and everything, and appreciate y'all for rocking with my channel. And I'm gonna start doing more pre-recorded videos. I'm just gonna start doing more pre-recordeds, okay, y'all. So y'all look out for those. I'm gonna try to do a little bit less lives and do more pre-recordeds. I know, you know, the lives are good where we can communicate and interact with each other, but I need to do more pre-recordeds to get the channel jumping. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all so much for rocking with me. It's your big homie, Big Bayday. Y'all look out for my pre-recorders. I'm gonna start doing. I'll probably do some topics or whatever, just different topics, whatever comes across, you know, whatever I want to touch on. But little reaction videos and things like that, you know. But I'm gonna make it look good. I'm not gonna give y'all no cheap quality. I'm just trying my best to you know, take care of these babies and do my job, you know, keep it rolling. So thank y'all so much for being here. God bless y'all. Have a great day. Might come on later on, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. If something happens, I'll be on here, you know. But thank y'all so much. Anybody who's new to the channel, hit the like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, man. One of the best channels for truth sharing online, anywhere online, man. You know, and a lot of people like, you know, like this one, I'm gonna say this, man. Good to rock with you. Thank you, Oliver. It's good to rock with y'all too, man. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Look, you know, like Isis said on there earlier, man, you know, thank you, SS. Thank you, sweetheart. Look, and you're welcome too. You're very welcome. But look, like Isa said, kind of like, don't forget who I am. Like I'm not a sellout. I'm not white. I'm a black man. I'm not anything but a black man. But at the same end of the day, I'm not an N-word. You know, I'm not a nigga. I don't believe in being ignorant, and I don't believe in not knowing. I don't believe in none of that shit that's defined on that with that word. So that word is a disrespectful word to me. I use it as a disrespectful, bad connotation. So I don't like it. Like it's a bad word. Like I wasn't even growing up to use that word, you know? So that's why I'm glad I got away from the environment that I used to live in, because it's so many, it's just full of niggas, and you just realize that, and you just don't want to be like that, you know? It's like, what you gonna do? Go to jail, end up like, you know, get a slave job where you don't get no money, you just bust your ass real bad, because millions of people to serve in that city, but it ain't no ain't no love, like, you know? So I ain't with that shit, bro. I ain't with that shit, bro. You can live anywhere you want, but I ain't finna just be, you feel me? Hell no. But yeah, man, it's your big homie, Big Bayday. This is good time to be alive. Today's news, life is good. Final statements of the news clip today. Life is good. Appreciate this shit. Enjoy it. Try something new. Try a new food. Try a new restaurant. Try new food. Try something new, you know? Do something different. Innovate yourself. Reinvigorate yourself. You know, refresh yourself, you know, keep yourself good, keep yourself going like that, you know. I appreciate y'all so much for being here with me. And it is what it is. It's your big homie, Big Bayday, and I love y'all so much. Big homie, thank you.